Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Laura Harris. Union members are entering month 2 of the UAW strike against the Detroit Three. Here are the latest headlines on what you may have missed. The UAW strike could upend GM and Ford financial strategies as Q3 reports loom. The two automakers have laid out ambitious plans to spend billions developing new electric vehicles while returning capital to investors. But the mounting costs of the UAW strikes are putting those plans at risk. One analyst says reduction in capital spending, delayed EV targets, greater sharing of costs, and other changes could be on the horizon. GM will report third quarter results on October 24th, Ford on the 26th. Unifor ratifies GM Canada deal. Unifor members at General Motors Canada voted this weekend to ratify a tentative agreement with the automaker. Members voted 80.5% in favor of a deal that promises pay increases of nearly 20% for longtime workers over the 3-year term. Union President Lana Payne says the deal offers life-changing improvements for members and that the agreement reflects a true collective bargaining. The UAW strike has been a jolt to the North American supply chain, which was already in a fragile state following years of reduced profits. And now, supplier layoffs grow as the strike continues. A new survey by the Motor and Equipment Manufacturers Association found that 39% of suppliers have laid off workers. It's unclear if the layoffs are limited to the U.S. And according to the survey, the figure will surge by the end of the month and could rise to 70%. Supplier layoffs are growing. However, new vehicle inventories are also growing. Cox Automotive estimated automakers started October with 2.2 million vehicles. This represents an increase of 150,000 vehicles compared with the start of September. And inventory stands at its highest level since early spring 2021. But inventory is still 35% lower than where it was in 2019. A Cox Automotive economist says that if the strike continues, inventory could feel an impact in the coming weeks. UAW President Shawn Fain continues to make headlines as he leads union members in the historic strike against the Detroit Three. After choosing to make announcements on Fridays in the early days of the strike, Fain announced last Wednesday that he was calling on workers to walk out at Ford's Kentucky truck plant. And he used his latest Friday live stream to announce that he was no longer going to wait until Fridays for strike expansion updates. To read more on our team's UAW strike coverage, check out Automotive News' landing page on 2023 negotiations. Reporting for Automotive News, I'm Laura Harris.